So this is Saturday, May 4th, and I just said goodbye to Diane after 2 zeros and back on the trail at Warner Springs. It's a beautiful morning, nice and cool, and so back at it. People who had left a couple days ago when I was waiting for Diane were planning on trying to make it to Mike's place, which is kind of a famous stop on the PCT 16 miles from now. Mike's got a place with a brick oven that he makes pizzas for people. It's a water stop. It's just about 8:15 a.m. and I really kind of doubt that I'm going to make it that far, but it's a great morning to start. We'll see how much of our hiker legs we've lost over 2 days, but I don't care. It was just so good seeing Diane and having a couple days with her. I had a doctor's appointment for blood draw the 9th of June. Following with the doctor a week later, I called and rescheduled that. Moved it to the right all in one day in July. And I think logistically that's going to be a ton better. So really, Diane and I are talking about meeting again probably after Memorial Day. So we'll see how that goes. Look at this beautiful savanna. Once again, heading north, and I can see off in the distance, you really can't. Well, maybe we'll see. Maybe those white domes on the horizon, but I believe those are the Mount Palomar observatories. That's where we're going, up into that notch. A person just crossed into there. We came from down there. And on the other side of that ridge is Warner Springs. Way the heck down there. Last night on kind of a sloped campsite, it was a little difficult. I have 1/2 liter of water left. It's 27 miles to Paradise Valley Cafe where we know there's water. Mike's place is a place where there's typically been water at a water tank above the place, and then at Mike's place they have a big hiker box. They have brick oven pizza that they make themselves. What I need is water. It's about 8 o'clock on Sunday morning, Cinco de Mayo. The water report last night said that the tank was empty, but that there was water at the house. I'm really praying that I can just stop and get water and be on my way. But hey, take whatever hospitality I can get. So this is the morning of May 6th. Yesterday was hot and a hard, long day. Climbing all day. This morning I woke with the stars shining, but misty. I was on the trail at 5 a.m. and the clouds moved in and the mist moved in, and so this is kind of what we've got now. I'm wearing my raincoat, I'm wearing my polypro bottoms over under my shorts, and working our way towards Mount San Jacinto in the next 3 or 4 days. So we're between Paradise Valley Cafe and Idlewild, still climbing San Jacinto group of mountains. We're looking for a campsite in about 1.5 miles. It's room enough for about 5 tents. So it's late in the afternoon. It's been misty all day. But this is just a really cool section of trail and boulders. Really just massive boulders we're walking through on this trail. So this is the morning of day 7. It's misty. We're climbing into the Mount San Jacinto on our way to Idlewild. It's going to be a heck of a climb. We're going to climb to nearly 10,000 feet, and we're at about 5,000 now. Kind of smattered rain off and on all night, but now the strategy is water. I have about 3 liters of water. All the water from here on up to nearly the top of the trail is at least a mile off trail, and a heck of a descent and ascent to get back on trail. So I had hoped, before I looked at elevation and being in Idlewild tomorrow, I think it's more realistic to be the day after tomorrow. But again, we're talking a heck of a climb coming up. So that's a campsite listed on Guthooks, pretty similar to what we've all been staying at. Actually, that's a pretty nice little campsite. And that's a campsite if you're absolutely strapped. Not optimal. we're climbing the flank of Mount San Jacinto. We spent a really cold, blustery, misty night, but the sky is a beautiful robin egg blue this morning. Over to the right, you can see the desert floor. Palm Springs is down there someplace. On the east side of the mountain, it's nice and warm with a cool breeze. On the west side of the mountain, it's misty and cooler and quite a contrast. So off in the distance, if we can get around the corner here, you can see the snow on the upper flanks of Mount San Jacinto, and the PCT does go up there. There's some reports of snow, so we're going to see how the morning goes. I've got about 10 miles to the junction where I can cut off to the Spittler trailhead and into Idlewild to resupply, but I'm not sure I'm going to make it that far because I've got about 3,000 elevation gain, 2,000 elevation loss, and we're up around 8,000 feet right now, so it's going to be a difficult day. So this is the morning after my 0 day. It's Friday. I believe it's May 10th. And I'm walking up the Black Mountain alternate. I chose this because there was snow and reports of people struggling with finding the trail because it was covered in snow on the normal San Jacinto path. I got a ride this morning with Grumpy, a trail angel from Idlewild, and he dropped me off at the parking lot at the bottom of the mountain. It's about an 8-mile climb up to the PCT, and by 9:45 I'd made 3.5 of it, so there's 4.5 left, and it's misty and cool and a perfect day, and damn, it's a climb.